Do you hear me? Something was wrong with my internet. This is how good the internet got in Russia this year. So, okay, I'm having my tea. So here is my cup or mug. I think it's mug. Here's my teapot. I think we are starting. So as you can see from the thumbnail of this live stream, we will be talking about a famous Russian blogger today who was detained yesterday, you know. Hi everyone. So I was planning to have a Q&A live stream, but then this happened yesterday and I was like, why not discussing this event, you know, in Russia? So it's a very big blogger. It's a prohibigram blogger, you know. So she got detained and there are reasons for that, you know. So are you ready to get into the topic? So are you ready, guys? Do you hear me? Hello from Poland, Maria Mrozak. Hello Maria. Um, um, Pam, Pamelejeya. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly, please. I'm sorry. So, hi. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello. So, Kirk. Hi, Kirk. Candace. Hi. Top Chelsea girl. Hello from England. Hi. Hello. So, let's start. So, a famous Russian blogger was detained yesterday. Her name is Yelena Blinovskaya. And you know, all of a sudden, there started a big fussing around her case, around her detention, and around her internet activity, you know. So let's go step by step. So Yelena Blinovskaya is a Russian blogger, and she was her main activity was in Instagram, which is considered by Russian government a terroristic organization or extremist organization, and is banned in Russia for more than a year. So she her activities were on that platform. So she had more than 5 million followers around all the post-Soviet countries, you know. And her main business activity was selling marathons to her followers. She had a marathon on like make your wish come true. Another her marathon was on relationships between men and women, husbands and wives. Then she had a marathon like money marathon, how to make more money, how to make larger income. She had also a marathon devoted to friendship. You know, Russia is a society where you have to explain people about friendships, you know. Okay, so I myself took a marathon once in my life. So I took her marathon. It cost about, I don't know, maybe 3,000 rubles or 5,000 rubles. I don't remember. It was several years ago. It was, I think it was 3,000 rubles. So it was a marathon about how to come your wishes true. How to do things to make your wishes come true. So and you know, What I can tell you about her marathon. So her marathons is a set of NLP techniques, psychological techniques, maybe some, self-development techniques. So what she describes in her marathon enlarges your, way of perception of the reality, changes your ways of thinking sometimes. So for example, you want a car, you want to buy a car, but you don't have money for this car, you don't have money even for to take a loan. You understand that you will not be able to pay this loan out, but she explains that everything is in your head. So until you don't believe in your wish coming true, that will not happen. So also she gives you the chance to identify the things in your life that you truly want. So for example, if you see your friends, all of them, like going to live in other countries, buying cars, buying houses, and you think like, okay, I want the same, but it's not your true wishes. Of course, this wishes uh, that are not yours, they will never come true. So she helps to identify your true wishes, your true things that you want in your life. So I don't see anything, anything criminal in her marathons, really. It's a set of special techniques, self-development techniques, which are helping you actually sometimes, if you are ready to perceive and to accept that information. But many people in Russia who have the mindset of the USSR, like USSR mindset, they think that this kind of education is a scam. So basically, this Yelena Blinovskaya, was somewhat like Tony Robbins in your like Western world. She is like a motivating speaker. But many people in Russia think that it's a scam. So only the education that you get in universities is good education, but all the additional education that you get on marathons, courses, and different kinds of entities, like educational entities, is all a scam. So after news about the detention of Yelena Blinovskaya was issued, oh my God, you you are not going to even imagine how much just shit was spilled out on this woman. It was like people were like, oh, did you make your wish come true that you was detained? Maybe you need to send your thoughts into universe to get undetained. Oh my God, there are so many toxic people still in Russia, and people with such mindset. And those people are not only people from older generation. There are quite a lot of young people actually who think so. Oh my God, that was really hilarious to read those comments under such news, like she's a scammer, she scammed people. I don't know what is wrong with NLP techniques. So, for example, once I took a money marathon, not her marathon, but it was by another motivating speaker. And I just will share with you. I, for many years, I had a fear that if I spend money, I will not get any money at all after I spend some of my money. And that fear was constantly in my head. I was never spending money on myself. I could spend money on my mom, on my brother, on my niece, but not on myself. I always was thinking that if I spend money on myself, I will never get any money ever, any new money coming into my wallet. I don't know where this fear came from. Of course, it came from my childhood. My family was never a rich family. We're quite poor, so it this fear came out of my childhood. And after this marathon, a money marathon, I just got rid of this feeling. Not 100% rid, but now I'm not afraid to spend money on myself. I spend money on myself a lot easily than I used to be. And of course, when you have any fear regarding money, you will not be able to make more. You will never be able to earn more because you think that you will never have any money at all, because you think that you are not worthy of spending on yourself or something like that. So after that money marathon, my self-development started, and I don't see anything criminal in such courses or marathon, and they don't cost much. Really, it's like $50, $35. Sometimes, yes, of course, some marathons cost a lot of money, and I took some of such marathons. Like, last year I took a marathon on marketing, a course on marketing. It was like a month course, and I paid $1,000 for that course. And that course was going on in February 2022, and you know what started in the end of February, right? And my marketing course was in the middle of its lasting when this special military operation broke out. I'm sorry, I have to name it like that. So who is the scammer here? So now I cannot, fulfill this knowledge that I got on that expensive course. I cannot use that knowledge in my life because nothing works. MasterCard, Visa left Russia, PayPal left Russia. I cannot do anything in Russia now. Who's the scammer? I have only one question. Who's the scammer here? Definitely not the person who was delivering that marketing course. Really not, because there was a lot of useful information, and it was, worth that money that I spent on that course. So yeah. And why that blogger, this Yelena Blinovskaya, was detained? So there was a really, good reason for that. So Yelena Blinovskaya, this marathon lady, this queen of marathons in Russia, she was splitting or like fragmentating her business in several small businesses, not to pay huge amount of tax, and that is considered against the law in Russia. So she was detained for tax fraud yesterday. But that is a very, very, weird thing, because she delivered her marathons for several years already. Her debt for tax office is very big, very big. So it is 918 million rubles, which is 11.5 million dollars. So by splitting her business into several small businesses, she didn't pay to tax office $11.5 million. Could you imagine that? But you know, she is a very popular blogger in Russia, and she is doing that for, I don't know, like maybe 7 years already. So all these years, it was okay not to pay all the taxes to tax office, but now she all of a sudden got checked and got detained for tax fraud. How do you how do you like that? Yes. So let me just read your comments. So greeting from West Sussex, United Kingdom. Hi, hello. Oh, Peter Downing, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much. Thank you. The force is strong with the FSB. Yeah, yeah. So this Yelena got detained for tax fraud. But why that happened now? Maybe our government needs more money, because you know, Yelena is not the only blogger, big Russian blogger who actually got problems with the tax office. I think 2 months earlier, one more big blogger also got detained for not paying all the taxes. Of course, they paid taxes. Of course, they paid, but not all of them. But not the amount of the taxes that they were actually paying were not like correlating with the amount of income that they used to make, you know? So that's why they splitted their businesses in several smaller businesses. So, yeah, and so now Yelena, she got yes, so she said yes, sorry, it's my fault. I admit everything. It's my fault. I will pay everything. So she got home arrest for 2 months now. So she will be arrested, but she will be kept at home, at her home. I don't know if she will be allowed to use internet or not. I don't know, but maybe not. But she will be spending her time at home without leaving her home. So, yeah, yeah. Let me just read your comments. Kirk, Russian government is in desperate need of money, so I imagine that tax enforcement is being increased to bring in more money. Yes, that's what I was thinking when I heard about this news. Yeah. But you know, this year I was subscribed to Yelena for maybe, like, I don't know, several years. And with the start of the special military operation, she kept silent, you know? She kept silent. She never gave her opinion of the situation. And moreover, she got on some Russian TV channel in an entertaining program. I don't know if that was her own entertaining program, but maybe she was acting like an expert in that entertaining program or something like that. I don't know, but the fact is that she got placement on TV. So she was appearing there as a host, so she was a part of that TV. So she never gave any thoughts and ideas of what's happening now. She she was engaged in entertaining program. I don't know. I didn't watch. I don't have a TV. So, but this year she congratulated a Russian man with the 23rd of February, and at that day, Russians celebrate the Motherland's Defenders Day. So basically, all men and all men of the army used to be praised at that day. So women gave presents to their men, especially if they served in the army. And on that day, Yelena made a post like, I congratulate sincerely Russian men who are now on the battlefield fighting. Yeah, that's what all that was all. She didn't write that fighting naughty Ukrainians or fighting NATO or what. She just celebrated, she just commemorated those men. And after that, I unsubscribed from her because I understood her position. So I'm not subscribed to her anymore. So this is one blogger. Two months earlier, one more big blogger also was detained for the same very reason. Her name is Valeria. I'm not subscribed to her. I don't know what her activity is. Maybe she is a fitness trainer or something like that. Maybe she, I don't know. I was never subscribed to her, but the reason was the same. She splitted her businesses into many smaller businesses and didn't pay all the amount of taxes. She also was detained, then she was put to home arrest without access to internet. So basically she was forbidden. They didn't allow her to use the internet. So for 2 months, just imagine for a blogger not using internet for 2 months. That is really funny. Yeah. So I'm reading your oh my god, my nose. Sorry. I'm reading your comments. So Lynn Dwyer, she didn't bribe enough people. Yeah, maybe. They are using her as a diversion from what is going on in SMO. Maybe. So there are a lot of reasons to that, why they detain her now, not a year ago, not 2 years ago, not 3 years ago, but now. I don't know. There may be a lot of reasons why. Maybe she didn't bribe the right people. Maybe she quarreled with some people who are in like power. Maybe they want her to be more engaged in propaganda. I don't know. I don't know the real reasons. I can only think of the reasons. So for whatever reason, they needed to shut her up. Yeah. So she had more than 5 million followers, and she was she is an influencer. Of course, they need her to control her so that she could control the thoughts of people who are subscribed to her. Of course, we are in Russia. Don't even ask about that. So, is that true that amount of soldiers killed and wounded are almost 200,000 people? Um, Tammy M. I don't know. There is no official information. The official Russian information on the death toll is 5,000 people, and it was released like maybe last year. So I don't know. Has she been a vocal opponent of the special military operation? No, she didn't say anything from the very beginning. But in February 2023, on the Defenders Day of Russia, she made a post congratulating the Russian men who are now fighting for our country. No, not even Russian men. She congratulated men who who are fighting for our country. That was her post. So it didn't state Ukrainians, Russian, or what, but reading that from a Russian blogger, you understand everything at once. Yeah. But by the way, soon she deleted her post because she got so much hate in that post, because so many Ukrainians were subscribed to her and were using her marathons, using her knowledge. Do you imagine the volume of hate that she got from Ukrainians? So she just deleted that post maybe the day after. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm making this gestures too much, I think. Okay. Like our past president Trump, he owed a lot of taxes. Oh, maybe, yeah. They wanted to make examples of these people, so there must be a lot of people own taxes. That's the way it works here. Oh, maybe, yeah. And this is a very bad sign for all people who work online and who get a very big income of that. So now they will be chasing people with big online income for their taxes. Then they will chase people like me, who don't earn millions, but they will need that soon. Yeah. So, do you feel restricted in what you can say on your channel? Do you have to be careful? Atari Wolf. Of course, I have to be careful. That's why I call special military operation military operation and not what it is, because I don't know what idea would come up in the head of FSB or something. I don't. Some people who work in that office. I don't know. Maybe they just came up. Maybe they will come up with the idea to get arrested bloggers who, like me, speak in English for like Western audience. I don't know. Really, I really have to be very, very careful of what I say. Okay. You appear too bright and ambitious to remain there, sad. Yeah, I'm trying very hard to relocate, but unfortunately, I have to stay now. Thank you for answer of my question. I will soon become member of Payday. That's Wednesday. Send love to you and your family. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for your comments and questions. Who are you talking about? Ellie from Russia? No, I'm talking about famous Russian blogger who is famous in Russia. Her name is Yelena Blinovskaya. She got arrested, she got detained yesterday, and now she was put on home arrest. I don't pay taxes at all. You're a lucky person. Where are you hiding? Is there a source you like to read for unbiased news in Russia? Does such a thing exist, or do you have to use VPN to access many sites outside of Russia to get news? Steven, thank you for your question. Um, I don't know. I think that the source of information in Russian that is not biased are quite known to everybody in Russia. Those are like Novaya Gazeta, the TV channel Dozhd, TV channel Rain. So they are quite famous in Russia, and yes, to access those sources you mainly have to use VPN now because they are all blocked in Russia. But still, there are some sources who copy their information and just put this information in Telegram channels, and I read Redakция Telegram channel and Varlamov Telegram channel. So I trust them. And sometimes, of course, I have to read Russian owned sources for information connected with like who left Russia, stars or companies so for example, the information that Iranian brands, clothes brands from Iran are coming to the Russian market. I just read on this news outlet that belongs to Russia. So this topic I don't have any reasons not to believe, when they write about Iranian brands in Russia. So sometimes you have to trust even Russian owned sources, because sometimes they speak truth regarding the Iranian brands in Russia. So why not? So um, so she's talking about Veronica, spell check on name. No, it's not Veronica. It's Yelena. Yelena Blinovskaya. You don't know her. She's a Russian blogger. You speak great English. Thank you so much. I didn't think you need to worry. I think YouTubers like Varlamov, Dudes, etc. will be likely targets of the Russian tax authorities. Yes, big bloggers will be the target of the Russian tax office now. Really. There is another person name online in news about a cake maker in Russia that got in trouble. Cake maker? Cake maker. Oh, I think I know. I think I watched his show several times. I may know about the person about whom you are speaking right now, but I don't remember his name. Maybe. I don't know. So this splitting of business into several small is a very, very common thing in Russia among big businessmen, among people who earn a lot of money. Really, that is a thing in Russia. And I really don't know why they just noticed that only now. Oh, okay, I know. I know. Yeah. Mm. So Natalia, a Russian teacher. I will be translating it once. So Natalia writes that she knows about this Yelena Blinovskaya only from memes of today. Um, she asked her colleagues and friends, but nobody heard of her before this news was issued. So she's not so popular. Yeah, she's popular in the blogger, sphere. Yeah, and but I really so if we take aside that she may be supporting this SMO, her marathons are nothing criminal. This is the set of psychological NLP and coaching techniques. That's it. Nothing criminal at all. I don't know why people are calling her a scammer. Coaching is good, NLP is good, psychology is good. Why that must be called scamming? I don't know. Oh, um, do you think Russia will ban YouTube soon or become more like China with its internet? Oh, thank you for the question. And this is the topic for my future video. So next week I will be preparing a video on banning YouTube in Russia. So you will get my opinion on that. Yeah. So just wait a week, please. Okay. Greetings from St. Petersburg, Florida, named after St. Petersburg, Russia. Oh, very nice. I heard about this city. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Natalia has addition. So Natalia went to such courses about which I was talking, and she noticed that a lot of people of senior age, like older people, were attending those courses. So they are interested in self-development. Natalia, that is very nice. Very nice. If you saw older people on such courses, wow, that is really good, really. So, Jeff Heyer, do you think the tax evasion charge is real? Tax evasion? I don't know what tax evasion means. Um, I don't even. I don't know. So, could you please just describe, explain what does it mean? I don't know. So, Kirk, Елена Блиновская. Yes, Елена Блиновская. Yeah. If you could relocate anywhere, where would you go? So, if I could relocate anywhere, I don't know. I would prefer not to relocate, really. I would prefer to live in Russia, but unfortunately, the circumstances are like this, so that people have to relocate. I would prefer to have a piece of land somewhere by the Black Sea, and establish there, maybe a tea plantation, or organize not organize, build a guest house there, or buy a land in Altai or Baikal. So I would prefer something like that, really. But unfortunately, I will be buying land in some other country if I will be able to relocate. But I hope for the best. Okay. Kirk, avoiding taxes. So that question was, do you think the tax avoiding charge is real? I don't know. I think she will get a very big fine. She will have to pay, and maybe she will have to work for the government. She will be put in such circumstances that she will be engaged somehow in propaganda. I think, yeah, she will be paying back. Yes. Yes. So, oh, watching you from intensive care hospital room in Indiana, USA. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope you're okay. Oh my God. Just please get better as quickly as possible. Really. But thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Um, So, marathon, I have never heard this word used in this context. Can someone explain? Thanks. So, marathon is like a course. For example, I don't know, like course on like Russian culture, but it's not a course, a long course, but it's like for a week or 5 days or 2 weeks, like short course. In Russia, it's called marathon. So the meaning is the same as in the meaning of the word marathon, very short distance, and you learn some new knowledge. So, Stephen, evasion is basically avoiding paying taxes by different loopholes or account tricks. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you so much. I got it. I got it. So, not paying your taxes equals to tax evasion, knowing that they owe. Oh, okay. They are all over world. Okay. Hello from Norway, St. Petersburg. Hello. Hello, Norway. Oh, and I will tell you about one more blogger. So, her name is Alexandra Mitroshina. She was a blogger with a very big following too. She had more than 3 million followers. She was a Russian speaking blogger, and she is a Russian speaking blogger. She also worked is working in Instagram, which is an extremist organization in Russia. I have to tell that too. So she is working on Instagram, and her activity is to explain to people how to get following on Instagram on different platforms. So she made a course on how to develop your brand on Instagram, which is an extremist organization in Russia. So and she was also called scammer. Though my friend got into her course, and she liked it, and now she makes a lot of money, by the way. When she got knowledge from that course, yes, she earns a living, a good living out of that course, out of that knowledge. So that blogger, Alexandra Mitroshina, she was very politically active. Really, she was for Navalny. She was against our marvelous president. She was really like, no, I'm just for Navalny. I don't support this government. And she used to take part in protests. So she went to protests in Moscow, and she was really rich blogger. So last year, when all this special military operation broke out, she also went to protest. Oh, I'm just screaming. My neighbors, I hope they don't know English. So she went to protests, and she showed that those protests on her stories on Prohibigram, you know. So she always kept a capture on her stories. Would you like to go on a walk today? Meaning, like, would you like to protest today? So, not only her fans were subscribed to her channel, but also Z Patriots. Those Z Patriots wrote a lot of reports on her to FSB, but somebody gave her a notice that FSB is chasing her, is trying to find her. So she took a bag and immediately left Russia, and now she lives in Dubai. And after that, she immediately got noticed by the tax office. They began проверка. What do they? I forgot the word проверка. Oh my God! They began checking on her accounts, on her taxes, audit. Jeff, thank you so much. You know Russian. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, audit. They began a tax audit on her, and they also found several millions of unpaid taxes by her. She didn't tell how many millions they were like accusing her not of paying taxes, but I think it was like 200 million rubles, which is, I don't know, like less than, no, it's several $1 million, maybe $3 million. Yeah. So they accused her of not paying enough taxes, but she says that she always paid taxes as she needed to. So she states that she didn't split her business into several smaller businesses, but so I don't know. So that's the story of another blogger that got under FSB control. You know, just they tried to catch her, but she was lucky to escape Russia just on time. Just on time. If she would stay in Russia for 1 day or 2 days more, she would be detained. Really. So she now lives in Dubai, and she's having a good life. She continues to work. She continues to deliver that course on how to grow on Instagram, which is an extremist organization in Russia. So yeah. So this is the story for today. So bloggers again are getting under threat in Russia. Now they are chasing the big bloggers with big following. Maybe next they will be chasing bloggers like me. I don't know. So yeah. Okay, watching from the suburbs of a small town in Ohio, USA. I enjoy your videos, love hearing about Russian lifestyle. Oh, thank you so much. Magpie, thank you so much. Thank you. So, do the people you know discuss the special military operation, or is it a subject that most people stay silent about? Most people stay silent about, because there are people with different opinions, and some people just don't want to lose their friends, lose their relatives, so people really start to avoid this topic. And for example, I don't know. So, I like such courses as Yelena used to deliver. I like self development. I'm starting a big course now. So, I'm starting a course on teaching meditation next month. Like, I'm starting to learn how to teach meditation. This is my topic. I like to get new knowledge from different people, from different spheres, and it's now I really I'm really afraid that I will pay to a person for a course, and it will turn out that he or she supports special military operation, our government. So I'm really afraid of that. It's my new, fear that I will have to, get over somehow, because I don't want to pay for people like this. But should I ask about their opinion first, or how if I don't know them in person and this is an online course? How should I act? I don't know, really. I really don't know. So I live in the US. My view is a bit different than yours. Russian history. Patrick Lynch. Okay, it's your choice on what to think. Hello from Tampa, Florida. Be careful and be safe. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Richard. And regarding this, these all these people who call such bloggers scammers, it's obvious now. It's obvious that in 15 years, in maybe in even less years, some professions, some jobs will just die, will be eliminated. Some jobs will be done by robots or artificial intelligence. So, for example, I got my education as a linguist and as an interpreter. Do you think I worked as an interpreter a single day in my career? No. So first of all, should I consider my university a scam organization? So they gave me education that nobody needs, and I paid for it. I paid for my education, and I didn't work according to my profession. And second, my profession, like interpreter or linguist, translator, will be dying soon, because all of that will be done by artificial intelligence. So the same goes with accountants, the same goes with even sometimes I think even doctors will be substituted with robots and artificial intelligence. Like, I don't know, if we take jobs at factories, they will be fully substituted by robots. So those people will have to find a new profession. So I think that in 15, 20 years, people will be, more engaged in these supporting professions like coaching, psychology, self-development, spiritual development. That would be what will be trending very soon. So if you will not get a new job in several years, you will be left on the streets. You will go to live on streets because your job at a factory or at an office will be substituted with a robot. So you'd better get a new job right now. Really? So that's what I'm doing basically. I'm starting to learn meditation techniques, and I will be meditation coach, teacher, or something like that. So I'm getting a job soon. Yeah. So, uh, so born and raised here in the US, having lived firsthand the progressive liberal era. Okay, that's good for you. Patrick, thank you for sharing. Hello, it's 10 a.m. here in Oregon, USA. Liberty 1776. Hello, hello. What is your view on the Russian operations? Russian operations? What do you mean by Russian operations? We are indeed moving towards a future with no jobs. Yeah. So my understanding in that is that people in future, in 15-20 years, people will be engaged in supporting jobs like psychology development, business development, or IT development, but not in doing something with your hands like no. So uh, lifestyle coaches will also be replaced by artificial intelligence. Maybe we'll see. So I think your opinion on IE is correct. 50% of jobs in new years change or disappear. Yeah. Is it true that Russian language is very hard to learn because the way you talk is very poetic? What I mean by this is that you have many ways to describe the same thing. Yes, it turned out that Russian is a very difficult language for foreigners to learn. Yes, so it's not because it's very poetic and we can just say in many ways about one object. It's in every language, but in Russian, the structure of the Russian sentence is free, you know. So if we take English, so it's very strict strict structure of the sentence. uh, First of all, you have to say noun, then verb, then adverb, and so on. In Russia, it's not like that. The noun, the noun can stand in the end of the sentence. For example, so for example, I love you. We can say love you I. It's okay in Russian. You love I. It's okay in Russian, and everybody will understand you. So this is the structure of the Russian sentence is not strict. It's free. It's weird, like, right? The structure of the sentence is free, but Russia is not actually free. A free country, okay. All right. Okay, so I hope you understood me. Steven Spielberg movie on the robot future on one of his first movies made in the late 1970s. Yeah, so yeah. All jobs will disappear. Yes, all jobs will disappear, but many people will not. Yes, we are having like a future climate catastrophe which will lead to many people deaths, but still many people will survive and they will have to do something to get money. And you know, that's why like supporting professions, I think they are quite okay for now. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope we will. I hope I am wrong about this. Um, I hope, but unfortunately, my thoughts are like this. They will replace all clerical jobs. Good luck getting a robot to do plumbing or electrical or climb a wind turbine. Oh, yeah, maybe those professions will remain. But I don't know, maybe they will, invent such a material that will just fasten forever, fasten your plumbing forever. I don't know. Maybe. Um, I know Hungarian is a mess to try to learn. I tried. Yes, of course, there are a lot of different difficult languages in the world. Chinese, Hungarian, Arabic is not an easy language, I think. So, English is quite an easy language. That's why it is the language of communication, worldwide communication. So, try to learn, I don't know, Chinese, for example, where they have four kinds of stress in the world, in the word. You will want to kill yourself just in a month, really. In France, we don't have enough engineers. Oh. So engineers from post-Soviet countries may be relocated to France. Lucky they are. So people are employed making the robots and fixing the robots. Yes, of course, people are employed to make robots, but how many people do you need to control a production line? One or two? So, how many people do you need to get repair done on that robots? One or two? So, yeah. So, you can join the union in plumbing and electrical work. I just make it to Indiana, USA. We will help you, dear. Me? Plumbing? Maybe. But I thought that it was men's work. Maybe. Maybe it's time to hit road. OMFG. OMFG. I don't know what does this mean. You look good, but I don't think you would look good in orange. In orange, maybe not. English is a Germanic language with Latin vocabulary. Yes. It is a beautiful thing. I can ask you questions from halfway across the world about your culture. I'm from United Kingdom. It makes me sad that all our countries aren't friends anymore. Yes, Atari. Yes, I'm here with you. It's very, very sad. But the world is changing. So I think the energies of the world are changing, and we will be more digital soon, than real. So we will be spending more time on the internet. All the payments will be digital. We will be having I don't know, like digital dollar, digital ruble, digital everything. So we will not be having properties. We will be renting that by subscriptions. So I think this is the future that people who in power just prepared for us. Yeah. Hello, have not seen you a while. Still thinking of moving? Yes, I'm thinking of moving, but it's a very problematic thing now. It was never an easy thing even before. Now it's more difficult, unfortunately. Um, you are correct. The building and fixing robots is not enough work for people. So, yeah, Jeff, yeah. Um, no, Tammy, no, not just men's work. You are fun. So you want me to be a plumber? Okay. Maybe my if my meditation teaching work will not work, I will have to learn some plumbing techniques. Maybe. I don't know. Um, Person incognito. Hi, I finally catching some of the live from northern Canada. Hello, hello. Ivo Galabov. Hi Ivo. Hello from Great Britain. Hello Ivo. Hi. Looking good in orange because of the light behind you. Oh, okay, okay. So maybe it's time to hit the road. I don't know. I think I have already read that. Lots and lots of jobs in my northern town in British Columbia, Canada. Oh, you have a lot of jobs. Okay. All right. That is good. Um, so, hi from Australia. Where would you like to move to? So, if everything was good, I would prefer to stay in Russia and have some land in Sochi or somewhere by the Black Sea or somewhere in Altai and build a, I don't know, like maybe guest house there or something like that, or few guest houses. So it's my a little bit dream. And if we speak about Sochi, I would like to have a tea plantation and to make my own tea blends, to make maybe other herbs, to grow other herbs, and to make my own cosmetics and some other stuff. This is what I'm dreaming of. But the reality is that I have to move. So my ideal country to move will be somewhere in Europe. I've never been to Asia actually, but I'm afraid of anti sanitarity there. Their streets are not clean, especially like in India or somewhere like that. So I would prefer Europe to those countries. But I've been to Germany once, I've been to Romania once, I've been to Poland for one day. So those countries are quite good. I've been to Bulgaria last year, and I'm actually making my documents to relocate to Bulgaria. So I like Europe more. I mean that Asia is good. For me, it's good to visit and to like try their culture, try their food, to swim in a warm ocean or something like that, but not to live there. Maybe I would choose Bali, or Thailand, but I would definitely prefer to come to Russia in that way, because when you live in such countries, you need to get back to get this like hectic energy, like active energy, because such places as Bali and Thailand, they relax you very much. So sometimes you have to just get more active. So Liberty 1996. Buy a cup of coffee. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. So, E5 music teacher. How much would owning land by the Black Sea cost in Russian currency? Oh, land by Black Sea unfortunately cost a lot, very much, because it is the only like warm resort in Russia, with the sea, with the real sea, so land there costs a lot. I don't know the prices, but several years ago I was just I was just curious about apartments price, and it's absolutely crazy. So an apartment can have the cost as in St. Petersburg. So yeah, like 7 million. It was several years ago. Several million rubles, like 10 million rubles, 7, 8, nothing less than 6 million rubles for one for studio apartment. Let's call it like that. So for a Russian one-bedroom apartment. So not very, not very cheap. So Jean Michael van Perusen. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name in the wrong way. I'm sorry. I imagine you could find a job in HR or travel agencies or in a big hotel. Yeah, maybe. And by the way, I had an idea, to organize tours with me. For example, when I relocate in Bulgaria or would be going somewhere, maybe I will invite people to travel with me, to travel alone Bulgaria or something like that. Actually, I had this idea about Russia, but now, unfortunately, we don't have the opportunities, to meet and to travel together. So yeah. Hello from Austria, Xenia. I like your channel. I like Russian culture. Do you have many good friends in Russia to help you? Regards. Oh, I'm not that very friendly, maybe person. I'm friendly, but I'm not very. I don't have many friends. Now I have a very, very few friends actually, because many of them just stopped being friends to me. One of my friends moved to another city and she is going to get married. So it's kind of a little bit, difficult to be close friends with somebody when they are married to and they have their own married life. So not very many friends. When you live in Russia, I don't know, as soon as my documents will be ready. Greg, hi Xenia, sorry for being so late. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. E5 music teacher, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much. Tammy, you would be a great electrician. Okay. Okay. I hope your mom and brother are well. Sally, thank you so much for caring. Yeah. My brother and my mom, quite okay. Yeah. Would it be any easier for you in Belarus? Mark, I don't know. I really don't know. Because Belarus is now Belarus and Russia are equal in the in those in the level of repression, I think. So I don't know if if I say something wrong. um, in Belarus I would be detained like in no time, really. So I don't think so. Mark, you have friends here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. um, Stephen Albas. If you did tours of St. Petersburg, plenty of Western people would visit and pay. Oh, maybe. In fact, in 2019, I had no job for almost a year. I was trying to find a job, but I couldn't, for 8 months. And I was placing my advertisement as a tour guide in St. Petersburg, and I got zero clients. So I got to special tour platforms, but really I got zero clients. I didn't have a channel at that time. Oh no, in 2019 I already had a channel, but I had maybe 50 followers and maybe 10 views per video. So so nobody just knew about me, and nobody wanted to order a tour with me in St. Petersburg. So but now maybe that I have so many people who wanted to visit Russia, and maybe if I continued to make tours in St. Petersburg, maybe I just got more people wanting a tour with me, maybe. Julie, I'm from Bulgaria, and you'll be fine there. Oh, nice, very nice. Hi, Julie. I hope. In my relocation, the waiting is on Bulgaria's side now. I wait more than half of year now from the answer from Bulgaria side. So I don't know. They don't tell no, and they don't tell yes to my relocation case, so we are waiting for what? I don't know. You are very good at oh, my tea is cold already. Oh my god, I don't like cold tea. Do you remember this song? My tea's got cold, na 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 na, da 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 na na. So, you are very good at cultural understand and exchange. Your training does you well, and you are using your skills now. Just my opinion. Oh, thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you. Liberty 1976. Xenia, I have really enjoyed your stories and what you're doing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Scott Nesbitt, hi everyone. Hi. So how much time are we talking already? Oh my god, where's the time? I can't find it. Oh my god, what's the time now? Oh my god, it's almost 1.5 hours. Oh, sorry for taking your time for so long. Why are you not married? It will be much easier and better in life. Wondrous man. I don't know. As soon as I meet a man that I find good to marry, and he will propose, I will be married, I think. I haven't met such a man yet, unfortunately, or not, I don't know. But of course, when there are two of you, it's much easier, especially if your relationship is a good relationship, without abuse, without constant, fighting over things. If I don't want such a relationship, really. I want a grown up and honest and when two people meet who are realized in their lives. So unfortunately, I don't know. Plenty of well-paid jobs in Sofia. I hope you get a visa soon. Oh, Julie, thank you. But could you explain what jobs do you mean? Really? So I'm starting to learn about meditation teaching because I will have to relocate, because I will have to get a new job. Maybe this meditation sphere will help me because I'm interested in this myself, but I don't know what kind of job can I get in Bulgaria. Really, I just cannot even imagine. Tease 78 minutes. Thank you. I'm just lost at the sense of time, and I think we will be just wrapping up, because I'm really, oh my god, 1.5 hours. Yeah, have you heard of the breakfast club in Tashkent? They might help. You mean Constantine's Breakfast Club? Yes, I heard about this club, but I don't know what can they do with my relocation in Bulgaria. I don't know. Is there an update on your move? Have just told it. All the waiting is now on Bulgaria's side. They don't say yes and they don't say no to my relocation case. So I don't know. I have been waiting for 6 months already. So it's October, November, December, January, February, March, and April, for 7 months already. They don't give any answer, really, not a single word about my case. So I don't know how much time should I wait more, really. You could claim asylum, I would think. So many people think that the case with claiming asylum is an easy thing. It's not. It's not. First of all, you have to have to claim. First of all, to claim asylum, you need to have a real case of threatening to your life in your country. Nobody is beating me. Nobody detains me just on the street because I don't support something or in something or some people. No. So I don't have, basically I don't have a case for asylum. And second of all, if we speak about such countries as America or Canada, if you claim asylum there, it means that you are not allowed to return to your country until you get your documents ready by the migration office. And this getting documents, like official migration, this official asylum seeker status, it can take more than 5 years. More than 5 years, you will not be able to enter your own country. For example, your parents are sick, one of your parents died, and you are not allowed to go to your country because you're waiting for the asylum status. It's not an easy thing. So people who are getting those status, they are, maybe they don't care for their parents, maybe they don't care for their relatives. Unfortunately, it's not the best way for everybody. It's not the way for me. So I will not get asylum because I don't have any any case. So that's basically it. Um, so which type of man do you prefer? What must he do and what should he not do? Okay, that would be that man um, um, would need to be a realized man. It need to be a grown-up person, not a boy, a 40-year-old boy, but a grown-up person, a grown-up man who understands who woman is, who a man is, and who understands their roles in the family, who don't blame women for everything, who don't blame, I don't know, like government or something like that, who can take decisions, who can take responsibility for him, his wife, and their family. Unfortunately, in Russia, men are not like that in many cases. So it must be a grown-up person, a grown-up person with a broad mind, not a narrow-minded person, but a broad-minded person, a person with the like, I don't know, like the sight of life equals to mine, so we must have like goals alike, priorities alike in our lives. I don't like, when a man calls me and, oh, did you eat? Oh, did you do this? Did you do that? Like, what? What do you want from me? It's not your business if I had my lunch today, really. I'm not a 5-year-old girl to be controlled in my, meals. So really, yeah. And this man should not be sticking to a woman. Like, she should have the interest of his own, hobbies of his own. So he must give time to me, to myself, being with myself. If a man requires total, attention given to him all the time, oh my god, I will not be able to be with such a man. So my mother's family, along with many other Ukrainian families, moved to Canada, many different jobs and winters, similar to Siberia. 80% of Canada is not populated. Doug Show, thank you so much. It's very nice, but Canada is no, if Canada is the same like in Siberia, oh my god. I don't like cold, I like when it's warm. A healthcare profession could get you a job anywhere on earth. Magpie, yes, it can, but I don't think I'm like I will be able to stand blood. I'm such a person that I just will not be able to see a wound, like an open wound, not faint. I don't think I will be able. I would be your husband. Oh, Scott. Okay. I conquer with community. We all truly love, care about you. Payday Wednesday. I come to your next live. Gotta split like a banana. Oh, now we need a banana split. Ice cream treat. 80 on temp. Gotta split. Tammy, I'm sorry, I just don't understand what your message. I'm sorry. I just I just I just don't know what is banana split ice cream. Banana ice cream I know, but what is banana split ice cream? I don't know. Okay. I like your values. Tease, thank you. Um, I don't think that is just a Russia issue with man. Michael Bondurant. Maybe. Jimmy, hello. Hello, Jimmy. Um, are you a strong woman? I think yes. I have buffering. I might just be it just be me. Oh, is anybody also buffering? I mean I think it's about internet, right? Um so wait on relations, no hook ups, dear friend. You will one day. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I think the real question is what type of man does your mom want you to bring home, lol? No, I think my mom would be happy to any man by now. Yes, you could work in healthcare position almost anywhere in Canada. We are very short of all healthcare professions. Oh, but in case of Canada, will a person with medical education from Russia have to approve of their diploma or get a new medical education in Canada? I know that when we speak about America, our Russian medical diplomas are not valued there, and medical people from Russia have to get a new education in medical sphere in America, and that takes time and costs a lot. So in America, I don't know about Canada, so maybe you will answer my question. Canada is big like Russia, lots of cold air, but plenty of very warm places too. Oh, okay. It's cute when you're blushing. Oh, Dave, thank you. Actually, I think I'm a little bit tired of speaking English for so much time. Uh, do you know the little country Austria? If you visit this lovely country in time and future, we can go for a cup of coffee. Wonders man. Oh, okay. I know about Austria because I have a job, a usual job, and our main supplier is from Austria. If you live in Austria, I think you may know about this company because it's quite a big company. I think in Austria, maybe many people know about them. Yeah. Healthcare profession could get, oh my god, sorry. Healthcare profession could get you a job in Russian army. Probably not good idea. Thanks god I'm not a medical worker. Yeah. Banana split is an American long time ice cream treat. Oh. Never had it. I don't know if we have it in Russia, maybe not. So I never heard about it. Thank you. Um, it's banana half and cut in half with the scoops of ice cream, whipped cream, and chocolate syrup. Wow, a lot of sugar, but I think it's yummy. Yeah. Wow. Last summer in northern British Columbia was 41 Celsius. Oh my God. Where I come from in the Okanagan, it is 30 to 38 something 40 all summer. Very nice. Yes, Canada will put you through an approval stage to qualify your credentials from Russia for medical field. Oh, okay. Okay. I work in human resources in the USA, and it's true. We don't honor foreign license. You have to retake the test in America, but we are short in on translators, and you don't need a license for that. Oh, so I'm a translator. Do you need do you need translators of Russian? But translating is not a very in specifically translating is not a very easy job, especially when you don't use this digital tools for translating. There are special programs for like. Oh my God! Something changed. Oh my light is not working now. Okay, the battery is low. So translating, when you don't use special programs, when they remember the words you use in your translation, when they make the thesaurus list for your translations and for your topics that you translating, it's a very hard work. I used to work as a translator for 3 months, and it was just very difficult mentally. Your brain is always stressed. You have to think a lot. You have to, for in my case, I was working like 10 hours a day. And just try to understand, like, your brain working hard for 10 hours a day without any stops. Your brain will be just worn out in several years, just believe me. So glad I was able to catch your live stream. Have a great day, Ksenia. Oh, okay. Thank you for being with me, and have a good day too. Bye. So Talus International hires distance workers from all over the world. Google them, and they are a large international company. Oh, I will just write it down. Thank you. Talus International. Okay. Thank you. I will Google them. Oh, it started to get darker. So I'm a design engineer in Austria. Before the SMO, last year we deliver many machines every year to Russia. Maybe you work at that company about which I was speaking. Do you produce gas engines? So maybe we work for one and the same company. So I'm not working at that Austrian company. I'm working at a Russian supplier, not supplier, but at a Russian distributor of that company. I think we are speaking about one and the same company. So, do you speak German too? My employee Alina from Minsk told me in Belarus they learned German in school. Yes, in Belarus we learned German in school. I didn't. So, I lived in Belarus in my school age, and I was learning English. So, in my town we had two schools, and one school provided English teachers only, and the second school provided German teachers only. So if you wanted to learn German, you would have to sign up for the second school and go just to that school. So in my school we had only English teachers, so I learned English, but I studied German at my university, and immediately after university I could speak German quite well. But after I graduated, I never used Germany in my career. So just I just ich heiße Xenia und ich uh, leben in St. Petersburg. That's all I can speak now. So yeah. Uh, um, what would it take to finally get the ordinary Russian people onto the street and demand political change? Oh, that is the topic for my tomorrow's members only discussion. So tomorrow I will be discussing this topic with the members of my channel. So please, tomorrow at 7 p.m. We are starting the topic why people don't protest in Russian, in my opinion. So yeah, if you want to listen to that, to my opinion on that, please come to this Zoom call. It will be a Zoom call. So we will be discussing such things. So if you are a member of my channel, there will be members only Zoom call tomorrow. So welcome. How do your family feel about you relocating? They are not very happy, of course. But my mom accepted that because Bulgaria is not very far from Belarus. Of course, now it's more difficult to reach Belarus from Bulgaria, and it takes more time, it takes more money, but still it's closer than Canada or America. So I hope I will be able to visit them maybe once a year. So yeah, now I visit them twice a year. So yeah. Australia at the moment has many Russians wanting to immigrate here, but not many getting in. Need to be on the skilled list to get in. So yeah. Maybe that is the case with my case in Bulgaria. I don't know, but you know, so I don't know. I don't know. So my dear friends, this was the last comment, I think, in the chat. So I think we will be wrapping up. So thank you so much for all your questions, for all your donations, for all your comments. Thank you very much. And tomorrow, please, tomorrow you're welcome to members only Zoom call on the topic why Russian people don't protest. So thank you so much, and we will be wrapping up. So my dear friends, thanks, Xenia. Thank you, Xenia. Have a great evening. And my dear friends who live in America, have a good day. And those who live in Europe, have a great evening. And those who live in Asia, have a great night, I suppose. So my dear friends, thank you so much for being with me. And See you in the next video next week and tomorrow on the Zoom call. So, my dear friends, goodbye.